And of course, tomorrow I might cover up to just to ensure that I do the necessary. So Uganda elections were just done the other day. And since the election day, 15th of January 2026, it has been chaos in Uganda, of course, with internet blackout that one of the officers claims was an issue that was actually caused by a problem of a cable where a kind of, hey, that story cannot even flow, right? Yeah, because it's a lie. It's a lie that the provider of electricity in Mombasa called the officials in Uganda to tell them that there was a cable that was being disturbed. Now, the very funny part of it is that the same leader said, whoever brought internet will have to amend it. So that was a direct, testimony that Museveni had tampered with the internet and he will bring it back. After stuffing has happened, after military, takeover has happened, then he will simply have to return it. How I wish then Museveni would just let his son to also go for the polling. He steps aside and then lets him take over instead of him continuing to be just the president of Uganda. Does he want to die on the throne, or what exactly is his intention? I don't understand. I don't understand actually. So looking at the many videos, Uganda videos, I'm surprised about what is happening. And of course, today we saw this guy, Bobby Wine, coming up to give a message. Because yesterday at night, the latest news we got was that the home of Chagulanye had been actually invaded, and things were happening. In fact, by morning, people had said that that home had been invaded and Bobby Wine had been taken away by the military. So it's like those people were spreading that information were neighbors. They were not very sure about what had happened. So I just want us to see, because Chagulanya has had to come out and speak from a specific point. Anyway, let's follow this.
Waze gwen connectinze naye wano off camera ngambye nti bayisamu eggaali yawo abaana ne bakola ki ne baddamu ne bayisamu eggaali mu bitundu ebyebutambala akumawulire getunyekaawo ekizadde bala gyenabaddeko mu bitundu ebyebutambala ate bo batandise okubanja kiro asabala ge percentage nga ntono ne bateekawo pensoni ne babanja amasasi ne gakiira nga gavuga amasasi ne gakiira nga gavuga era president nemwana yeddi wano mu Uganda amawulire genyiza okuwa ekituufu abantu bakyagenda mu maaso n'okubanja ebituufu. Katusabe buli kimu kibeere nga njagala kukwataganako ne baganda baffe abali eggulu na disconnectingiddwa, simanyi buli contact gye nabadde nayo mu eastern, mu northern contact agawala izo nazona teziriiko. Konfulireyoko ku muntu so konfulireko ku mawulire agafa sanya.
Now guys, look at the comment section, guys.
Okay. Ngina kubeera nga nkuddira. Aluwa mpozi ne muyiganga abanga baye usajja bawadde nduweeraweerako side eyo naye nga omanyi nti abaana bali gumite nnyonnyonyo so konfunireko ku yo ngenda kubanga nkuddira. All right. Yes, waliwo ngambye nti Moachi, JB, stop spreading such news, please. It will scare away people. Chichi chakuscaringa gwe. Gwe Moa, chichi chakuscaringa. Mboti okufa katika nkubulira ekintu kimu. Okimanyi nti no ina malale wammwe. Oyina malale wammwe. Ku kijja kye wammwe wali amalalo. Anseriye wali amalale wammwe. Bafa lwakubeera nga boogera ku byawufuzi, bafa lwakwekalakaasa, babakuba amasasi, gwe kankubulira okufa tekuliiko formula. Yes. Bwe butyo obulamu bwa designingibwa. Bobby Yanga, Olivia Lutaya, wetandika okubamenya. Live esobola okukola kikwa bangi. They are over 1,000. Bano be bakutte baganda baffe mu kalulu kano, they are over 800. Nga sigaseeko bano be bakutte olunaku lw'eggulo kati nga tetunabagataka because our human rights desk ya national platform ekyagenda maaso compiling all that. Kati wogattaka ate bali abadde mu kkomera. Enamba nekola ki negenda nga yeeyongera. Kati on top of that okukwata bukwasi forcefully, illegally, without any charge nga tetolina musango na gumu gwokoze. Kati ngoze kwebi baganda ffe bangi balina obulemu. Abamu tebakyalina magulu, emimwa bagisalako, emikono, oli wakweyambulira emiggo, enkovu. Kati ate olwo bakubye ne batta ba Franka Senteza, Yasini Kauma, Rita Nabukenya, Bone Omara, Asmani Waliendo, Ziggy Wine, Johnny Bosco Sewankambo, Menyani Ndekani, bayitirivu nnyo. Waliwo ekintu ekibi ky'oyinza okwenkanyankanya oba ky'oyinza okugeraageranya n'okufa? Tewali. Okitegeera? Tewali yadde n'akamu. Ate bayinza okutate kukutiisanga kuba oba ofudde kiba kiwedde. You get kiba kiwedde nga toyina na kimu kyokya. I don't know even how to explain naye. Is always the end of everything. Chobola banga buno bulamu tebulina kwemazaamu kutukumunno kutumufuukira zike kubeera. So we just need to energize each other to make sure until we step up and put an end to this madness. So bulamu bwenyume tuyagalire mu nsi yaffe ne boy govanga okulonda ne mugenda ne mukastinga omusajja ng'oyo gw'olaba ku screen awo oyo David Lewis Lubongo yatwamwadde akalukadde kayitirivu.
All right, so looking at those videos from Uganda, it's so clear that there is discomfort among the citizens, and most of them don't accept the results that were shown. Of course, they are saying that instead 75% for Chagulanye and 25% for the president, Museveni. But will they make it? I don't know, because some of them are scared, as you can see on the screen that I've just been showing. The live videos that are coming from Uganda, you can actually see that while some people are being beaten around by the army also is in the pocket of Museveni. So he controls everything around it. And his son is the major general in control of the army. So whatever he says will actually take shape as he wants it to be in Uganda. Unfortunately, the Electoral Commission of Uganda is also in the pockets of the Ugandan president, and that is how he managed to take over. The internet was subdued, and even though the integrity organization that was supposed to report on what was happening in Uganda was actually frustrated and not able to share anything, because Uganda, you remember Museveni saying in November that he will not want any kind of interference in his electoral process. Now let's come to see the official statement from Chagulanye, what he said. Then we come back to listen to ODM in Kenya. Of course, they had a very crucial meeting today, so we are supposed to look at that also. So let's check on what Chagulanye shared.
My name is Chagulanye Sentamu Robert, also known as Bobby Wine. Today is Saturday, the 17th of January 2026, and the time is 9 a.m. in the morning. My wife and I have been under house arrest since the 15th of January when we had elections, and yesterday our house was raided by some police officers together with a number of other unknown individuals in plain clothes. They used ladders to climb over our fence. They cut off our electricity, and they were being assisted by a helicopter that was hovering in the sky of our compound and providing them light as they were doing
what they were doing. Amidst that raid, I was able to use my skills and escape my house. But I know they're looking for me. But even if they succeed and get me and do whatever, I want to say this to you, fellow Ugandans. First and foremost, we reject whatever is being declared by Mr. Byabakama, because those so-called results that they're declaring, and they don't in any way reflect what happened at the polling stations or what is on the declaration forms. And therefore, those results, the so-called results, are fake. After arresting almost all our agents, after ballot stuffing, and after shutting off the internet, the regime is trying to once again rig the elections. What happened in the polling station is a completely different story, and we demand that the internet be restored and the rightful declaration forms and tally sheets from the districts are uploaded on the internet so that the people of Uganda can see the rightful results in transparency. We also demand that they hold whatever declaration is going on until the internet is restored and until the people of Uganda can follow on the results in transparency. We are glad that there are protests, and we encourage the people of Uganda to resist any rigging and resist any effort of subduing their voice. We also want to call upon the media, which has deliberately ignored what is happening in the country. There are widespread protests across the country, and this one.
All right, so you realize that in Uganda, democracy was frustrated to a level that journalists don't have a voice. The army, President Museveni, and in fact, in the hands of his son, and at the same time, the opposition have no voice. You've actually been seeing during campaign period, they were frustrating Chagulanyi all around. And I just foresaw this. Now, there is a statement that has been issued by African Union observers. Let's get to listen to it.
Score for your favorite team. Send them money with Western Union for cash pickup in minutes.
Notes in one app, links in another, AI chats all over the place. Yeah, same. That's why I've been using Flowwith.
Welcome back. Thank you for keeping it TV47. Your time is greatly appreciated. Let's continue with the broadcast and back to Uganda. And election observers from the African Union, in collaboration with other monitoring groups, have issued a joint statement regarding Uganda's national elections. The mission expressed concern over the shutdown of internet services and the delayed start of voting on election day. Observers noted that such disruption could undermine transparency and public confidence in the electoral process. We now join Saada Mubale reporting live from Kampala for more details.
The government should safeguard the right to information, fundamental freedoms of expression, assembly, association throughout the electoral cycle in line with constitutional and international obligations. 3. The government should refrain from suspension of internet access close to the election and devise alternative mechanisms of handling potential security threats as opposed to imposing a total nationwide internet shutdown.
Ama shukran sana hapo studioni. Sasa hivi dakika chache zilizopita tulikuwa tunapata taarifa kutoka kwa aliyekuwa rais wa Nigeria Jonathan Goodluck kuhusiana na mchakato wa uchaguzi ambao ulifanyika nchini Uganda, mchakato wa uchaguzi wa urais. Na katika mazungumzo yake aliyekuwa kiongozi huyo na vile vile kiongozi wa jopo la waangalizi ambao wako hapa nchini alikuwa tu anazungumzia baadhi ya vitu ambavyo aliviona, lakini vitu ambavyo pia vinapaswa kupatiwa mapendekezo. Na baadhi ya vitu ambavyo alivizungumzia tu ni kuzimwa kwa mtandao ambao anasema kidogo uliathiri mchakato wa uchaguzi, lakini vile vile pia kuzungumzia swala la maafisa wa jeshi kujihusisha moja kwa moja na mchakato huu wa uchaguzi. Baina ya vitu pia ambavyo vilizungumziwa hapa ni kuanzisha kwa mchakato wa uchaguzi, manake siku ya uchaguzi kulikuwa na kuchelewa kwa kuanza kupiga kura kwa takriban masaa 4 katika baadhi ya vituo mbalimbali vya upigaji kura. Na sasa nitakuwa tu nazungumza na kufanya mahojiano na baadhi ya mwangalizi ambaye pia ameshiriki katika mchakato huu kutupa maoni yake kuhusiana na kile ambacho amekiona,
ambao itakuwa formalized after 30 days. Ndio hapo mtapata kila kitu ambao sisi vile alisema ni vile ilikuwa kwa ground. Sahi sasa tumemaliza, tumekuwa na joint mission with many other partners kama East African Community. So kitu tunataka kuomba tu watu wa Uganda wakae na amani, na mimi wajua vile maoni yangu mwenyewe, naomba kuwa tukipeana recommendation yetu kama Africa Union. Wajua nikiangalia historia ya Kenya na vile party yangu leader Raila Amolo Odinga alipigania democracy. Wajua saa zingine hii winner takes it all si kitu kizuri. Uganda iangalie jinsi inaweza kuwa na cheo cha official leader of opposition, kwa sababu sasa ukiona mtu kama amekuwa presidential candidate na ameshindwa, sasa ni kutoka tu hana cheo ingine. Na ndio maana sisi upande wetu Kenya tunataka kuhakikisha kwa nchi recognize kuwa kuna wafuasi wengine ambao hawako na serikali lakini ni watu wa nchi hiyo. So kitu muhimu sana ni kuangalia kujenga demokrasia yetu ya Kiafrika na kuhakikisha kuwa inakuwa inclusive. Na hiyo ndio kitu baba yetu Raila Amolo Odinga alikuwa anapigania, kwa sababu ukiona nchi ikiwa separated.
All right, so from the observers there is a critical information they are not trying to share. And let's finish with the ODM meeting that was held in Kenya, so that I come to rest today until tomorrow. So let's check on today's ODM meeting and what was discussed. Then I'll come to an end of our discussion till tomorrow. There are some things that were actually shared in that meeting, and I want to just come up with that. Very quick. Yeah, so welcome. Thank you so much for showing up on my channel. I appreciate. So there was today a meeting of ODM in Busia, and this is what happened. Let's see this live.
Wanachungwa oye! Mnajua historia ya ODM haiwezi kuandikwa bila Busia. Wengi mnajua kwamba ikikuja kwa usajili wa chama, Busia ndio namba 1 kwa ODM. Sio ni ukweli? So leo kiongozi wa chama yetu Daktari Oburu Odinga na vinara wote wa chama ambao wamekuja, viongozi wote, wacha nichukue muda huu kama gavana wa hapa Busia na mwanachungwa kuwakaribisha
Busia deserves it because of what Busia has done to the party. So mimi ninawashukuru sana nyinyi ambayo nawakilisha kaunti ya Busia. Na kwa hivyo leo mimi nimekuja hapa kutangaza ya kwamba baba yetu ambaye ndio mwanzilishi wa chama chetu Raila Amolo Odinga ameenda, na vile ameenda alituacha akishajenga serikali kubwa ambayo inaitwa ODM. Serikali ikishajengwa, serikali ambayo iko na mzishi mpaka kwa grassroots, mpaka kwa nini polling station.
Mwakisha mjasusi kama mtu amesusua sky kwa kitu.
Kwa sababu driver yake ina mwanzilishi.
Haya.
Hawataki makabila mengine yaende wasome kwao. Hawa ungwana tunawaambia shetani ambaye anawatumia ashindwe na wasitutishe, awapate leader.
Anaitwa Austin. Tafadhali Austin karibia. Hata Mheshimiwa Godfrey Wandera tafadhali dakika moja. Tafadhali. Karibu Mama Gladys Swaga. Makofi kwa chairlady wetu.
Kwa hivyo mimi nataka kuambia kama wenyekiti wa kitaifa wa chama, nyinyi mkilinda ground na nyinyi viongozi watawalinda. Uwe na makaratasi, usiwe na makaratasi. Kina mama hoye! Vijana power! Wazee hoye! Mimi nataka nimshukuru sana Governor Otuoma kwa kulinda ground hapa Busia, kwa kusimamia chama hapa Busia, na kwa kuhakikisha ya kwamba chama inaendelea wapi?
Elected Mataus, elected 2 terms. Kwamba kama ODM Busia, sisi tunaunga mkono party leader wetu, tushikana na UDA, tuwe kwa serikali ya 2027 kuelekea.
Finance of the Council of Governors is here, Governor Baraza. I want to report to you that also in the 10-point agenda, Baba said that we must be able to allocate counties 450 billion Kenya shillings. I want to report to you that in consultation with the president and the leadership of the party and Governor Baraza here, we were able to increase allocations to counties by 35 billion.
Araka bondoka sipula manyarai. ODM. ODM. Leo ni leo, asemaye kesho ni leo. Ndio nimeona kwamba Busia ni ODM na ODM ni Busia.
Force is not our own tribes. That force is not our own color. That force is not our own villages. That force is ODM. The party that since inception, it is the only party that has given the voice to the voiceless. It is the... Wacha nione kama wana ODM wako hapa ndani.
Alright guys, so we come to the end of our short video on Live Saga TV. But ODM is actually not doing very well, I can say, as far as they are trying so much to say they are on the ground. But maybe because of the confusion here and there, I don't know. Because when you look at the other people who are trying to walk away, however much they are held on, you realize there is a